Tonight, at St. James Academy, the Thunder take on the St. Thomas Aquinas Saints in a big rivalry.
Tonight, on the Thunder Broadcasting Network, the season finale of the Eastern Kansas League. Stan Dom and his boys take on the Mustangs of Blue Valley North in an epic showdown before the playoffs begin next week. Stay tuned for all the action as we set the table for varsity basketball. We are coming to you live on the road from Overland Park. This is Thunder Broadcasting Network.
We welcome you all here to Blue Valley North High School for an exciting regular season finale. My name is Salvador Valera. I'm going to be your host tonight as we have the matchup between the St. James Academy Thunder and the Blue Valley North Mustangs. The Mustangs are one of the best teams in the state, posing a hard matchup. They are also the EKL champions, but the Thunder look to add one more win in the win column tonight. You can catch all the action right here on the Thunder Broadcasting Network. Good evening, Thunder Nation, and welcome here to Blue Valley North High School as the Mustangs take on your St. James Academy Thunder. My name is Salvador Valera. I'm alongside Josh Millens tonight. The Mustangs are 16-6, ranked number 15 in the state, and are on one heck of a hot streak right now, winning their last 9 games, 4 of those by 10 or more, led by the powerful Will Davis, who's a beast on the court. On the other side, you have the Thunder, who are 13-9, being led by seniors Emmett Peters and Matthew Davis, who have shown amazing chemistry on the court. Josh, thank you for joining me tonight for this exciting regular season finale. What can we expect to see out of this Blue Valley North team, and how can the Thunder try to contain them?
Well, Sal Valera, it's a pleasure to be working up here with you tonight. Both these teams have very different play styles. Offensively, Blue Valley North is a more tempo-focused offense. They're going to be trying to get those perimeter shots, keep the flow going, moving the ball around on the perimeter, and every once in a while you might see them take a shot in the lane if they can get the passing lane open. Now, on the other side, you got the Thunder, who really try and run a more physical-oriented game. They're going to be trying to drive into the lane, get those tough shots up. They don't always take a lot of threes, but when they do, they got the shooters to hit them. So it's going to be very, very important that both defenses are locked in and ready to go tonight. For the Thunder, playing physical, and for Blue Valley North, playing smart enough to avoid the physicality and find a way to stop the Thunder's offense. So again, I expect a shootout tonight, but a lot of factors could play either way.
Absolutely, Josh. And one of those shooters for Blue Valley North is C.J. Dewson, the senior point guard, standing at 6 feet tall. He is going to be shooting a lot from beyond the arc, so it'll be fun to watch him tonight as we'll send it down to the pregame festivities.
Coach, tonight is the final game of the regular season. Before you head into the postseason, what do you want to see from your guys in the first 5 minutes? Set the tone.
Well, we talked a lot this week and before the game about having postseason habits, about having to win tough games on the road, and the habits that you need to do that. And so that's what we're going to be really focusing on tonight.
Thank you, Coach. Be great tonight.
Yep.
Blue Valley coming in hot on a 9-game winning streak, sparked by their 10-point loss to Mill Valley on January 27th. The Mustangs present a very strong lineup, starting with 6'8" power forward, only a junior, Will Davis, and C.J. Dewson, the sharpshooter. From outside, the Thunder must secure rebound tonight and knock down their open looks. But the Mustangs are EKL champs, and it's senior night, and they look to show the Thunder why. Graham.
Thank you, Mary Claire. Tonight, the North wearing those white with blue accents. The Thunder wearing those beautiful Huppy blue jerseys.
Both unis hella fresh.
Absolutely. As we're meeting tonight's lineups. Some guys to watch out for on Blue Valley North. Will Davis, as I mentioned, the junior power forward, standing at 6'8". 4 offers right now from Oral Roberts, Tulsa, UMKC, and TSU. As we meet the Blue Valley North players. Tonight's starting lineup for the Thunder: Grady Ogden, Emmett Peters, Matthew Davis, Luke Kolich, and Luke Bossy. Those 5 have been doing good so far this year.
Well, especially Bossy, Sal. I mean, talk about a guy who's really earned his spot on the starting lineup this season. He didn't start for most of the beginning of the season, but when they put him in, it was evident the difference that he made when on the court. And in a game that's going to be very, very critical to play an outstanding defense, Bossy is going to be a very key component for this Thunder defense.
Absolutely. He's great at playing defense in the paint and playing offense in the paint. And we'll see tonight if our boys can get it done against the number 15 ranked Blue Valley North Mustangs as we get set for tip-off.
Fun little buzz statistic about Blue Valley North. They are 30 to 40% accurate from the marks out, or from the outside of the arch. So, again, like I said, they like to keep that ball flowing around, and it's going to be really, really interesting to see how the Thunder handle it. But Bossy's on tip-off, and that's somebody I do not want to face if I'm Blue Valley North.
Bossy versus Lark Andrews on the tip-off here tonight. And we are underway from Blue Valley North High School. The Mustangs winning the tip-off there.
Very composed so far for the Mustangs.
Thomas with it at the top of the paint.
Get very smooth fundamentals here offensively so far. Taking their time to find the opening, and they do.
Driving there, the layup missed. Kolich will get the ball off the rebound as Davis brings it forward. Peters trying to go for the lay. It's rejected by Lark Andrews. And that's going to be Mustangs ball there.
This is the same officiating crew that we had for the girls' game, Sal, and I thought they were doing a pretty nice job of letting the guys and gals play.
Absolutely.
It's going to be really, really interesting to see what they give both teams tonight.
Absolutely, and that girls' game was electric, double overtime. Lady Thunder fall, unfortunately, and will split the title. As Andrews from 3, in and out. Bossy on the rebound. Foul called on the Mustangs here. On number 1, Drew Thomas. As Kolich will bring it up here for the Thunder. Davis, top of the key. And charging, and a foul called on Davis there. Charging, it looks like.
Drew Thomas, the point guard so far. Did a nice job of staying composed offensively so far for the Mustangs. Peters putting a little pressure on it, but they're not going to crack at all. And there's a missed layup. That was number 12, Lark Anderson, the senior. And the Mustangs are going to get it right back. They're going down the court. Anderson trying for 2 again. Way up in the air and rebounded by Bossy.
Missed there. Had a great 2-on-1 chance. As Kolich drives now, he'll get the layup. And 2 minutes into the game, that's the first points we see. 2-0 Thunder. so far this has been a defensive showcase here, only 2-0. And we were just under 2 minutes into this one, Josh.
100%. Mustangs have just been getting robbed so far of their shots. They've had a lot of good shots go up, ones that would usually go in. But Peters, good hustle there.
Peters with the steal and the lay. 2 more, count it for the Thunder, 4-0.
He just walked in.
Exactly. That was a great read by Peters. They were able to poke it out as Hunson from 3 drains that one. That's where he's best, ladies and gentlemen. And he shows it there. You got to put a hand up.
Cool, calm, and collected right there from Dewson.
Davis to Peters. Now out to Kolich. He'll drive in. Bossy rejected by Dunson. Rebound from Bossy. The Thunder have been working in the paint so far tonight.
Been a little surprised by how slow these offensives have started, but I spoke too soon.
C.J. Dunson again from 3, ties it at 8. And tonight's first quarter is presented by Trifecta Contracting, a single-source commercial glass contractor in the KC metro area. As the Mustangs drive here, C.J. Dunson misses. Peters keeps it in bounds, and now Davis brings it forward.
That was a nice add composure, Sal, as Bossy lays it up for 2. Truman Show style.
Bossy, 6 points tonight. He's been on fire as the Thunder have some subs lining up here. That's Minderman at the top of the key. Now to Dunson.
And this guy's been killing the Thunder offensively so far.
Great drive by Sebastian Minderman, the senior small forward, standing at 6'3". And Ogden, quick back with the layup, gives the Thunder the lead back. This one's back and forth, Josh.
Number 10, Grady Ogden. Don't see him taking too many layups, do you, Sal?
No, you usually see him from 3. As Minderman comes right back down, puts 2 in.
I've been really, really impressed with the chemistry that this North team has so far. They've been sticking with the Thunder all night so far. Just every time the Thunder scores. And there's Dudson.
Easy layup. And that's 2 more. The Mustangs take their first lead of the night. Great read by C.J. Dunson. Awareness on the court is key. And he was able to poke that pass away from Peters and get an easy layup. Davis out to Peters. For 3, that's no good.
Good hustle there.
Get his own shot back. Layup missed. Trying to rebound again, almost had it.
You know, something I'd like to see there from the Thunder is giving Peters a little bit of assist there on the rebound. He was in a 1v2 situation. You don't usually win those. That's a rare air ball there from Dunson.
Don't see that often. Ogden with the rebound. He'll pull up from 3. Oh, off the rim. No good. Rebound by Minderman.
You'd like to see the Thunder get reset a little bit defensively, cool off just a little bit, take a breath. I mean, again, you got to close down those lanes, make them shoot from the perimeter because they don't always make it. That's great defense there by Matthew Davis and Luke Bossy, and a bad offensive coordination. And it's going to be Mustang ball.
We see a replay here. You have got. That's a great pass.
There's Grady Ogden's layup right there. Again, not a typical layup shooter, but he's dangerous wherever he is.
C.J. Dunson to bring it up. John Hornback checking into the game here, as well as Luke Neeson, Frankie Hess, and Jace Wright.
They got their defensive squad in, as that 3 is well short, but the rebound is there. And I just spoke too soon. I said their defensive squad, but you got to get those defensive rebounds, boys. Matthew Davis dribbling around the perimeter looking for Hess.
Frankie Hess.
Hess is the lethal shooter if you give him the opportunity, but he didn't feel like he had it there. But Jace Wright, physical drive in, can't get it to fall.
And Neeson fighting for the ball there. As the Thunder. Yep, Thunder ball here. Davis will inbound it. He'll give it out. Neeson at the top, trying to play it to Hess. Dunson bringing it forward.
Well,
in the paint.
Physical drive in. Couldn't get that one quite to fall. That was Colton Nichols there on the layup attempt, and he is John Hornback is taking it. The bounce for the Thunder. He's going to be passing it in. Matthew Davis, the usual point guard for the Thunder. Sal, the mic is yours.
Absolutely. Davis, hopefully here the Thunder are going to try to get one more bucket to close this lead. It's 16-12. Largest lead of tonight is 4.
Thunder jumped up quick. Looked like this might be an interesting one, but nope. That offense for the Mustangs got heated up, and before you know it, Thunder are in a 4-point deficit.
We knew the Mustangs, if they get hot, they're going to be hard to beat, as Hess will inbound it to Davis.
A little bit of an interesting situation going on the Thunder bench right now. Emmett Peters was shaken up. One of the last offensive possessions, he's getting checked out.
Hess with it now, looking for options. Plays it back to Davis. No shot clock, 14 to go in the quarter. Makes Dunson fall. Hess to Wright. And Wright will get the shot foul. That's going to send him to the line for 2. And that's going to be on the senior, Tyler Sand. Wright gets a chance to cut the deficit to 2.
Again, right here, ideally cut the deficit to 2, but if I'm Jace Wright, make 50%, make it a 1-possession game. Just put it within reach, and he gets the first one to fall. So great job there by Jace Wright, staying composed. He does that very, very well for a sophomore.
Absolutely here.
Head gets the other one to fall. Jace Wright, Sal, cut the lead to 2.
There's the player. Dunson. Oh, and it's in and out. Trying to get a 3 before the quarter. CJ Dunson almost has it, as we're going to send it down to Mary Claire Zacharias. Mary Claire.
Senior night for the Mustangs tonight, and emotions are running high. I heard from CJ Doosan this week, the 3-year varsity captain who has helped guide this squad to an EKL championship this season. After a slow start to their season, they completely turned things around, winning 14 of their last 16 games. CJ Doosan holds an offer from Nebraska Wesleyan University and has a very bright future. With tonight being senior night, CJ wants to get his teammates involved early, establish rhythm, and let the game come to him. He told me if they play unselfish and trust each other, the ball will naturally find its way back to him for good quality shots, and he already has 9 early points tonight for the Mustangs. Up to Josh.
Thank you, Mary Claire. As we get set for the second quarter here, Mustangs 16, Thunder 14. Josh, it's been a back and forth first quarter. What have you noticed?
Well, I noticed that both of these offenses, like we talked about a little bit pregame, have done their thing. St. James a little down 2. They've been playing a little more physical, a little more slowly, a little more aggressive, what they do best, and then North heating up with those 3-point shots, perimeter shots, and getting a couple shots within the lane. So it'll be really, really interesting. Again, I cannot emphasize it enough. Defensive battle is going to be critical here.
Absolutely. Welcome you back. Tonight's game coverage is brought to you by Kansas Sports Central. From final scores to rankings, highlights, and more, Kansas Sports Central is your home for high school sports across Kansas. Stay connected and follow at KS Central on Instagram, X, and TikTok for all of the action. Local businesses advertise with Kansas Sports Central to reach thousands of fans across the state.
Jace Wright pulls three, just short. Again, defensive squad out there for the Thunder.
Nichols driving in. He'll get the layup.
You can't, look, I love John Horback, I love Matthew Davis, but in that situation, you cannot let a guy go through you. There's two of you there. You got to stay aggressive, but there's a great catch there by Jace Wright. And puts it back up, finally getting his layup.
Getting his own rebound there. Wright cuts the deficit to 4. C.J. Dunson with that play at the end of the first quarter, almost putting in a 3 from half court. That was an amazing shot. We know he's a good shooter. And foul's going to be on Frankie Hess there as he was trying to get the ball from Nichols.
We have not seen Peters in a while, but here he comes back in.
Davis and Hornback check out for Kolich and Peters. Hopefully Emmett can get rolling tonight. He's got 2 points.
That's something I've been really impressed with. You know, we talk about the players all the time, Sal. I've been really impressed with Coach Dom and his scheming this year. Really doing a good job of putting the right personnel out there at the right times. It's really matched up well for the most part against a lot of teams.
Absolutely.
Good defense there.
Will Davis going for the layup. No good. That's Kolich now. Back to Peters.
They're running the double sophomores out there. As Jace Wright gets fouled on that take, he's going to the line to shoot 2.
Wright has been the only player to head to the line tonight. He'll have a chance to put 2 more away.
He capitalized on his last attempts. Let's see if he can do it again.
Tonight's coverage of SJA basketball on the Thunder Broadcasting Network is made possible by the many donors to our Meteor Arts program and the hardworking students on the Thunder Broadcasting team. TBN is a student-organized and run broadcasting network dedicated to furthering the mission of St. James Academy and the Greater Catholic Church. Do us a favor and subscribe to the Thunder Broadcasting Network if you're watching us on YouTube. Our student broadcasters, like me and Josh, love to see our viewership increase. Your support to TBN is greatly appreciated as Dunson brings it forward. And Nichols going for it, loses the ball. And that one is going to go in favor of the Mustangs.
Oh, Dunson taking it, inbounding it. 3-point attempt for the Mustangs. It looked a little pretty, but couldn't quite get it to fall. But there's Neeson driving in. Oh, just off the mark. Luke Neeson couldn't get the fall. Here's Peters launching for 3. Again, off the mark. There seems to be just a lid on this bucket so far in the second quarter for the Thunder. The only points have come from those free throw attempts from Jace Wright and the layup.
Nichols from 3. That one goes. And the Mustangs open up the lead to 5 as Wright back down there, fouled hard by Cam Yort. Davis driving in. He'll dish it out.
That was just kind of an unlucky fall there by Peters. kind of looked like he didn't even really mean to fall on top of him. Just jumped a little too high.
Yeah. Let's watch this one here. Kolich getting into the paint, putting it up. And that's just a good jump shot from Luke Kolich.
Couldn't agree more, Sal.
Such a great player. He's got 4 points on the night. Inbound to Nichols. Shaw with it. In the paint. Back out here. The Mustangs trying to regroup a little bit.
Dunson wants 3.
Misses. Kolich will get that one. Tabasi. Outside Kolich from 3. No good, off the rim.
He's got the ability to make those shots, Sal, but don't love him taking them, especially so early in the offensive possession. You kind of want to see him try and get a lane to open up, get those easy points first.
Jackson Reese from 3. And that's going to be a foul on Shaw. Thunder will get it there. It's 2 fouls apiece for both teams. And so far tonight, it has been back and forth. But Josh, I think you said it. It was either going to be a shootout or a defensive showcase. And it's shown to be a defensive showcase right now.
Well, you say that, Sal, but what's funny about that is it's kind of traded off both quarters. The first quarter really heated up offensively, and it's kind of quieted down defensively. But we've seen a lot of stuff like that happen with just what happened with Peters. There just seems to be lid on the bucket for both teams, especially their usual hot shooters. Hess couldn't quite get that one to fall, and it's rebounded by the Mustangs, taken by Denson. One a man to beat, and they can't get it to fall.
That was Davis going up for the layup. Kolich looking a little rattled. Ogden, wide open 3, off the rim. So that'll be Thunder ball.
So far tonight, it's really only been death and taxes that have been the constant in the world.
Absolutely.
We're still waiting for Grady Ogden to heat up, but, man, once he does, it's like he has an X factor.
But when those guys who are usually your top scorers aren't super hot at the moment, who do you have to rely on? Well, you got to rely on just anyone to get buckets right now.
Well, personally, so I'm relying on the boss man.
And he has been reliable. 6 points tonight.
Look at him. He was calling for the ball. He was open.
Davis drives in. Tough layup. Timeout Mustangs. Game tied at 23. The Thunder, after being at a deficit of 5, tie this one up as we send this to a word from our sponsors.
St. James Academy exists to pass on the Catholic faith to the next generation, to develop the minds and hearts of young people, to know truth, choose good, and live virtuously. This is St. James Academy.
And we welcome you back here to Blue Valley North High School, as this one is tied at 23 with 2:59 to go in the second quarter.
For a game that these spectators had to wait just a little bit longer to get going, actually about an hour longer to get going, this has been quite the thriller so far on this beautiful Friday night here.
Absolutely.
In the Kansas City Metro.
As Reese trying to play it out, Dunson Peters was waiting, trying to do the same thing he did to him earlier. It's Nichols driving in, looking for a shot. He'll get the foul called, and one for the Mustangs.
Peters a little irritated by that call, but frankly, from up here, Sal, I don't know if I mind that one too much.
Yeah, Nichols getting aggressive, trying to force his way into the paint. He'll get the foul called and have a chance to make it a three-point play. Off the rim, rebounded by the Mustangs, and that is Davis, Will Davis, with the putback. And that'll be a lead of 4 now, so they'll get an extra point off that one. Davis under a lot of pressure right now.
That's something that's been really effective this year against the Thunder offense, is if you can press them either behind the half-court line or guard them as soon as they cross it. They've been struggling to score. And just absolute chokehold of a defense there. Looked to be a little contact. Made a couple spectators angry, but here we go from 3.
Oof. Will Davis from 3, and they open the lead to 7.
That was just a laser right there from Davis. And speaking of Davis, here's the other Davis. Passing it over to Hess, yeah.
Davis from 3 this time, no good. Dunson now bringing it forward. 2-on-1, and Rees will lay it in. That's a 9-point lead. Timeout, St. James. And the Mustangs have the largest lead of the night here as we're closing in on the end of the second.
Attention St. James Academy alumni. We know you've moved on to bigger and better things, but don't ghost us. The halls are still buzzing with spirit, laughter, and maybe a few rushing footsteps between classes. And we want you to stay part of it. Update your contact info so you don't miss any of the fun. It only takes a minute, and it means you'll never miss an excuse to come back, catch up with your friends, and show your school spirit. Scan the QR code and update your information today. We can't wait to see you around. Go ahead, scan the QR code, alumni.
Today's play of the first half is presented by Leavenworth Oral Surgery, a proud supporter of SJ Crimson Club. Josh, what do you think the play of the first half was?
Well, Sal, if I had to take a little bit of a gander here, that this is a St. James affiliated broadcast, I would have to probably go with the Luke Kolich take there just a couple minutes ago. Just a really tough shot getting it to fall.
Absolutely, great play there as Davis.
Oh, you were letting me choose.
Oh, yeah, I was letting you choose.
Well, yeah, that's the one I would pick. I think that was a really tough shot, but there have been a lot of good plays defensively, too, from the Thunder.
It's been a switch of defense and offense tonight as Kolich swing it out. Hess with it now. Thunder trying to look for something to happen in the paint to the boss man. And that is going to be a shot clock violation on the Thunder.
Don't see that happening too often, do you, Sal?
No, usually we're able to get the point or get a shot up at least.
That was it's really frustrating. Can't have those mental mistakes happening, but Coach Dom knows that. He'll get the guys readjusted.
North have just had a chokehold defense. It's been hard for us to get anything tonight there, and they'll get us. There's Davis with it now. Stolen by Ogden.
Good defensive play there by Ogden.
Going up for it.
Oh, they're going to call a charge there on Ogden, and I don't know, Sal. I mean, Thunder's going to really have to be smart here defensively. You do not want to have momentum. You don't want to give momentum to the Mustangs going into the half.
Davis on Davis. No good. Ogden with the rebound. Heaves it up.
Almost hits a cheerleader. That's a heck of a way to end the half.
So we're going to send it down to Mary Claire here. She's got Coach Dom with her.
Coach, you had a whole week to prepare for the Mustangs. Down only by 9 right now. How do you limit the paint touches in the second half?
Well, they made 5 threes and we made 0, and that's not their game and that's not our game. So I think only being down 9 and being down 15 from the three-point line, I think we're right where we want to be.
There you go.
Thank you.
Josh.
Thank you, Mary Claire, as we are at halftime now. Score, Mustangs 32, Thunder 23. We'll be right back here after halftime. Don't go away. 2 quarters left to play in this one.
From Lenexa, Kansas, this is TBN Pulse.
Hello, Thunders. My name is Ben Mickelson. I'm coming to you from the Venerable Bishop Fulton J. Sheen production studio at St. James Academy. Welcome to Season 2, Episode 8 of TBN Pulse. In today's episode, Jack Dahlstrand interviewed TBN's commentator Salvador Valera on the new Marion Stadium. Jacob White gives us a look at Abe's son's famous talent. Caroline Zacharias produces a piece on teaching theater, and Valerie Venezuela has an interesting look at basketball. This is TBN Pulse.
I love Marion Stadium. It's an amazing stadium. They did a great job building it. It's really fun to kind of have your own stadium, especially for your senior year. You get to have home football games and stuff. We're not traveling. It looks amazing. I love the cross and stuff they added on top. It's really nice to get to have our own press box. So we get to just kind of leave our setup up there, so in our room. So whereas we would have to travel for home games, we'd have to go to Aquinas and set up in their booth. But now we kind of have a permanent home and a permanent booth. And I mean, the view up there is great. It's one of my favorite things. It's great because we kind of have like a designated area now. We're not traveling, which was kind of the main thing with like the football team and like the band and us, was we're traveling everywhere for football games and soccer games. We never had home setup, but now it adds a lot more professionalism to it, which is what we aim for, is giving like the most professional stuff possible. Yeah, the atmosphere it's amazing because for this upperclassmen, like the juniors and the seniors, this is like our first impressions of getting to have actual home games. And for the underclassmen, sophomore, junior, and freshmen, they kind of get to see this and live this for years to come. And for the freshmen, I mean, it's just a great time for them to be here because there's a lot of new stuff happening. I think it's only up from here. TBN's made a lot of improvements over the last, like just even when I joined last year and started to do more, it's made a lot of improvements. Our broadcasts are getting better and better week by week, and it's able to feel more like a professional broadcast, which you see on like NBC or Monday Night Football or whatever you watch. Like you get to see, it feels more professional, and it's only getting better.
Thanks to Jack Dahlstrand for that piece. And now on to Jacob White and a popular game with Popular Gamer.
To many, Clash of Clans, an online multiplayer strategy game, is just a way to have fun and relax. However, for St. James Academy senior Abe's son, the game is much more than that. He began playing the game a few years ago, and since then he has perfected his strategy and has managed to attain a position coveted by many unemployed men in their 20s. First in the world in Clash of Clans.
Yeah, so it took a while. It took a lot of time and consideration, I guess. A lot of, not necessarily playing the game, but just thinking of a strategy that works pretty much through any base. And then I ended up finally coming up with one. So after those couple days of thinking of it, it just kind of flew pretty naturally. Yeah, just executed it each time.
Despite Abe's current skill at the game, his gameplay hasn't always been so dominant. See, Abe plays strategies which aren't meta. This means that he has to develop his own methods to take down opponents. This may seem like a lot of unnecessary work, but although playing non-meta strategies is a lot harder, opponents will have a harder time beating them, since they don't know what to expect. Early in Abe's Clash of Clans career, his anti-meta strategies were often flawed, which caused him to lose very frequently. However, since he developed his own niche strategies, he soon gained more skill than many players who mindlessly played the game. Abe has since perfected these strategies, which has allowed him to obtain his monumental position in the game. Unfortunately, Abe's future in Clash of Clans is appearing dimmer and dimmer with each passing day. Because he is an AP student and a cross-country captain, it is difficult for him to keep up with the game's constantly evolving strategy. On top of this, many of his opponents are unemployed and therefore have much more time to play the game than he does. Thankfully, Abe is not planning to go to college and instead will spend his time in his parents' basement playing this game for the rest of his life. So, it appears our champion of Clash of Clans is here to stay. for the foreseeable future.
Don't quit your day job, Abe. And now, a student-produced commercial for one of our sponsors.
Performance Rehab is an outpatient, private physical therapy clinic that is physical therapist owned. Most of the injuries that we see at Performance Rehab are orthopedic in nature. We see a lot post-surgical, but we also see a lot of general aches and pains. Whether you have a total knee or you have a contact sports injury, we have specialists that primarily see those types of injuries. Our goal here is to help promote active and healthy lifestyles. So if that fits with anything that you may have, then maybe Performance Rehab may be a good fit for you.
Welcome back to TBN Pulse. Now we will take a deep dive into theater and get an inside look into a student athlete, if you can call it that, here at St. James.
I think just like the culture of the school the most. It's like pretty reliable as far as like how supportive it is, like from teachers and students alike. Like, yes, of course, sometimes, you know, you're working with high schoolers, you have your ups and downs, but at the end of the day, I think the high schoolers here like really look out for each other and look out for the teachers, and like that's been really special. I'm pretty impressed with how faithful like the students are, and especially when it comes to like the theater department. I wasn't sure how to lead like a theater group in the faith. I think I was so scared of like saying something wrong or what, you know, like whatever. So I put students in charge of it. I'm just kidding. But a lot of the times it's like senior leadership who help like lead like our retreats or like our prayers. And just like seeing them step up into that leadership role and take it so seriously and so reverently has helped me grow in like my own faith to be more like childlike with God and more open and just brave, I think, in the faith. Yeah.
One of Mrs. Wright's favorite spots at school is the chapel.
If I'm able to like make it to like daily mass, that's always just like a great tone to set for the day. It's so peaceful, and then you get into the chaos of high school, but like it's truly one of my favorite places. I also love my office, honestly, where it's just like, it has like Christmas lights and just like kind of helps me recenter, refocus before I have to like go out and do all the things, because we're on mission here and it requires a lot of energy. So it's good to like recenter ourselves and remember what's important, and that's God.
My name's Angelina and I'm a part of the WNBA. Actually, you might not know this, but I'm not part of the WNBA. But to be honest, I don't really know why they haven't put me in the WNBA. I have some pretty amazing skills that Caitlin Clark could never do.
Thank you to all our student producers. I'm Ben Mickelson, and thank you for watching TBN Pulse. Go Thunder, and God bless.
And we welcome you back to the end of this game, second half of play here. The Mustangs lead 32-23 over the Thunder, and St. James are going to need to force a comeback here as Mustangs open up the biggest lead of the night. I'm here alongside Josh Milnes and our sideline reporter, Mary Claire Zacharias, as we're going to go ahead and send that down to her.
Coach, down by 9 right now. Nichols and Dewson red hot from beyond the arc. What was the message to the team in the locker room to limit that here in the second half?
Yeah, they hit some tough threes, and we missed some good ones too. So we hoping that can turn around a little bit, especially with Grady and Emmett getting going a little bit in the second half.
Thank you, Coach.
Thanks.
Josh.
Thank you, MC. Always grateful to have you with us. Josh, first half here, what were your thoughts for the Thunder?
Well, I got a lot of them, Sal, and I'm not sure I can get through it in 50 seconds, but we're going to try. So far, Sal, like we said, first quarter, it went from more of an offensive-dominated game to a much slower, more defensive slugfest in the second quarter. Until about the end of the second, where things started to get heat up, we saw Blue Valley North really start to emphasize their three-point game, and they kind of pulled away here. Again, Thunder coming out of the half down 9. They were able to probably limit a little bit of the momentum for the Mustangs coming into the half. with that missed three-point shot, but it's going to be really, really important that from the get-go, the Thunder are ready to fire on all cylinders if they want a chance to get back into this one, because with the shooters that the Mustangs have, I don't know how likely it is that the Thunder are able to get back.
Absolutely, Josh. You got to have tempo from the get-go here, as Emmett Peters will inbound this one to start the third quarter of action here from Blue Valley North. And here we go. Davis. Kolich. Thunder trying to find a way to try to penetrate, get into the paint here, as Ogden will just pull it from three off the rim and out. And that was Tyler Sand bobbling the ball, and that'll go out of bounds. Thunder will get a second chance here.
That could be a big mistake there for Sand if the Thunder are able to score here.
Absolutely, they were running out of time on the shot clock. That resets it. Peters drives in.
Something that's really, really interesting so far about this game style is, we talked about how physical of a team the Thunder play as, especially offensively. They really try and emphasize getting inside the lane and getting those easy layups up, and then every once in a while taking that three-point shot with Ogden and Peters. But the Mustangs have been doing a really nice job as Kolich launches it for three, and it's off the mark. But rebounded by Bossy.
Davis for three this time. That one's off the mark. The Thunder have got to get it rolling from three.
I was rambling there a little bit, Sal, but what I'm trying to say is I've been very impressed so far by the Mustangs, just their ability to match the physicality of the Thunder and really kind of hurrying them up offensively. It's been really, really effective in limiting their scoring.
Absolutely. As Nichols in the paint here trying to find something on Davis. Dishes it out to Will Davis. And that is going to be a foul on Luke Bossy. That's Bossy's first foul of the night. And four fouls so far for one foul this quarter for the Thunder. A Sand.
Luke Bossy is more of your center player for the Thunder, and he's got about 6 points tonight, which actually leads the Thunder.
Sand for three, no good. Rays and Kolich will fight for it.
The mark. Bossy, you got to make those. Right,
Bossy was going up for the shot there. Fortunately, couldn't get it as Will Davis brings it forward. He'll pull up from three. Off the mark.
Sal,
Thunderball.
It's really easy to get critical up here, but I think we need to appreciate for a moment the effort and speed these guys play with down on the court. It's really easy to armchair quarterback from up here, but you're just thinking about Bossy. I don't know I definitely would have made that shot, so just keep your head up if I'm Luke Bossy and continue to lead the team like he's been doing tonight.
Yeah, Thunder got to keep doing this as Davis with it. Outside, Bossy in the paint, and one! Sand with the foul on the shot, and Bossy will go to the line to make it a three-point play.
Certainly redeemed himself there.
Tough shot there. As we watch a replay here, all starts with a great ball in there by Davis.
Nasty move there by Bossy.
Absolutely.
Not quite able to get it to a two-point possession, but you got to love the effort, right, Sal?
Yeah, and watching that playback also, the Mustangs kind of blown coverage, left the paint wide open. They haven't done that much tonight. As Nichols going for a tough lay of his own. Kolich with the rebound. All the way outside for Ogden with the lay, and that one goes. And the Thunder have momentum right now. They've cut the lead to 5.
Well, they're right back in this one. If they can play this defensive possession physically and intelligently, they're going to have a shot here to get right back into this if they aren't already.
Sand to Davis. Dishes out. Nichols, wide open three. That one is drained. You cannot give them that.
if they can get right back into this one. But you can't leave those wide open shots as Nichols wants another one.
No good. Peters with the rebound. Out to Ogden. Tipped by, looks like that was Reyes or Will Davis. Thunder ball. Never mind, we'll stay right here. Bossy has got it. Kolich to Ogden. Davis looking for someone. He'll have Ogden at the top of the key. Peters with the screen.
8 seconds on the clock.
Oh, Peters fighting for it there. Rebound by Kolich. Shot clock is reset. Davis from three. In and out. Bossy gets it on the rebound. Thunder's still fighting, and now it'll drop. Luke Bossy. Determination. And that makes it 10 for him tonight. Timeout, Mustangs. The lead is 4. The Thunder have momentum. And we are going to send it to Mary Claire.
Thunder just inching into this game due to their defensive intensity, but keep a constant eye on number 4, Will Davis, the 6'8 forward with a massive 7'1 wingspan. He is a 4-star recruit and has already earned offers from Tulsa, Oral Roberts, and Tennessee State, reflecting his standout talent. He's coming off an impressive sophomore season, earning all-state honors, first-team all-conference, and leading his conference in scoring. He is not the only one who can hoop in the Davis family. His sister, Jalea, plays at KU and has made major headlines as of late. She earned 8 consecutive Big 12 Freshman of the Week honors, tying the record for the most consecutive Freshman of the Week awards in any power conference. Clearly, talent and competitiveness are in their DNA. Davis is a dangerous player in the paint and can easily swing momentum for his team tonight, as he only has 7 points, but the Thunder really need to contain Colton Nichols. He has 9 points, as well as Dewson with 10. Josh?
Thank you, Mary Claire. That Davis family, very talented, but we've got a talented Davis of our own. He's on the bench right now. He's been having a good night tonight.
I want to talk about somebody who's having a good night so far, Sal, the boss man. Boss man has single-handedly, I think, put the team on his back to this quarter and cut the lead to 4. I mean, just an excellent job there.
Absolutely. Luke Bossy has been an absolute boss, as one might say, as Dunson with it at top.
It's
Nichols.
It's really interesting that he had to earn his way into the starter position. I mean, as a lot of guys do, but Bossy's just one of those guys that I just can't imagine not having him on the court.
Race from 3. That one will go after Dunson's miss. Thunder have got to get moving here, especially from beyond the arc.
I completely agree, Sal. I mean, they've proven they can make those shots.
As Wright with the layup there. Thunder, if they can, you got to get moving from 3, but you got to keep those consistent paint shots too. You got to have both.
I completely agree. I mean, I know it's death by 1,000 paper cuts a little bit when you.
Man, Will Davis, tough lay there.
Again, just keep scoring if you're the Thunder, because eventually the Mustangs are going to screw up offensively, and you're going to be one step closer to a victory here, or at least getting closer to tying it up.
A lot of pressure. Jace Wright from 3. That's money. Wright making it 12 for him tonight. He's the Thunder's lead scorer. Wide open. What great defense by the boss man and Wright.
Good ball handling there from Kolich.
Wow. Dish it out. Tipped. Wright falls on it.
I like that move from Wright. Don't put the ball in peril. Just get on top of it. As we have this replay there, this excellent shot here by Jace Wright, the sophomore, just cool, calm, and collected. Cold as ice, cuts the lead to 4.
Money.
And how many times have we had to say that tonight, Sal? Cutting the lead to 4. But, man, as long as you can stay in it, you got a shot.
It has been back and forth all night long. Tonight's game is brought to you by Freedom Physical Therapy and Training Center. From athletes to parents to grandparents, you deserve to move pain-free for people and moments that matter most. Take back your strength. This is freedom. Learn more at freedompttc.com. Man, I couldn't say that one for some reason.
That's quite the tongue twister they got there, Sal.
Yeah, just a little bit.
But the way you were rhyming a little bit at the end of the half there, I thought you were Dr. Seuss, so I do expect more out of you.
Yeah.
Let's lock in, okay?
Gotcha. As Kolich has got this one into Neeson. And just right there, you see how aggressive the Thunder play as Kolich is leaning there.
They seem to have a little bit of energy back on defense for the Mustangs.
Neeson, no good. Gets his own rebound. Kolich from three, tipped by Will Davis. And he was wanting the Nichols to just heave him the ball there. He was wide open downfield. That could have been an easy breakaway. As the senior duo, Emmett Peters and Matthew Davis, get ready to come back into this one. Ooh, Davis just shooting from right under the rim. That's a tough shot. Kolich from three. This time it goes. Luke Kolich cuts the lead to 1. Give it to him.
Energy is right back in this building. That small student section for St. James is really starting to heat up.
And those boys are loud. I've been hearing them all night. As Nichols taking his time outside here. Jumper. Air balls it just a little bit. Reyes can't get the rebound. Kolich to Hess. Oh, and Ogden from three. That's money! 2-point lead, St. James. For the first time in the half, the Thunder are out front.
He's a bad, bad man, in the words of Nate Bright. A bad, bad man.
And the Thunder are moving here as we are under a minute to go in the third quarter. Dunson looks for Nichols, fakes a shot, loses it. And Yort able to get in the paint, put it away.
Hey, but we're tied up, Sal. We're tied up.
It's all tied up right now here.
It's anybody's game at this point. It's going to come down to a fourth quarter, an absolute thriller night so far for both of these teams, guys and girls.
Will we see another thriller like we saw for the girls' game? I sure hope so,
Yeah,
Josh.
for those of you who missed it, the St. James Academy girls and Blue Valley North Mustangs went into double overtime, and it took the injury of L. Robinson, a critical player for the St. James Thunder, before the Mustangs were finally able to pull away. And that's going to stay Thunder ball.
But Yort with the deny on Kolich swatted that one away. But yeah, tough loss for the Thunder. They will share in a three-way tie the EKL championship with the Blue Valley North Mustangs and St. Thomas Aquinas Saints. So you got 3 EKL champs this year. Peters from 3. Money! Once again with 8 seconds left. Dunson bringing it forward.
Get their sphincters to tighten a little bit.
And he airballs that one right with the rebound. And the Thunder lead. Put your 4s up, everyone. We're going to the 4th. As we look at the last 3-point shot here, look at this great ball from Hess to Ogden. Putting up a 3, and that is money all day from Grady Ogden.
Thunder are 3 for 3 on their last 3 3-pointers. That was a lot of threes in that sentence, Sal, but if they can continue to keep that up, oh boy, are we in for a treat tonight.
You have got to wonder what Dom said in the locker room to get these boys fired up, because they have gone from down 9 at the start of the half to up 3 as we enter the 4th.
That's something that I've really loved about watching this team this year, Sal, is just the resilience that they show when on the court. A lot of teams in that situation, they're down 9. It's a really, really good team. I mean, Blue Valley North, of course, has its pros and cons, but overall, just top to bottom, a really, really solid team. And Thunder said, nope, we don't care. We're going to go out there, we're going to ball out, and we're going to get right back in this game, and that's exactly what they did.
Absolutely, Josh. As we get ready for this 4th quarter, Guy Pasquale Moore is a proud supporter of student athletics here at St. James. Basketball teaches teamwork, perseverance, commitment, and sacrifice. Learn more at dmlawusa.com. Here we go. Frankie Hess is going to inbound the ball here. The Thunder have the momentum as we enter the 4th. And we're underway. Davis will bring it up. Past half court. Oh,
good
falling
physical
to his knees.
defense, but there's Jace Wright. Great job. Great teamwork.
Drives in the paint. Layup, no good. Dunson all alone. He's got Davis there. That'll slow it up.
Good job by Davis staying there, getting back.
That's what you need there. Cannot give them those easy breakaways. As he'll heave it across the court to Tyler Sand. Back across.
Look out.
Ooh. And Davis called for a shooting foul, it looks like.
He is befuddled down there. And frankly, so am I.
I did not see a foul on that last play. Ref closer than we are did. And
yeah, can we send it to New York for an official review?
I would like that too. Unfortunately, we don't have a New York. As Davis has the ball again. We've been saying his name a lot tonight. As he sends it to Peters. Dangerous beyond the arc. Jace Wright. Uh-oh! That's another three from Wright. He's got 15 tonight. And he's been absolutely lights out from three.
Jace Wright. What a guy.
Here we go. Nichols in the paint. And foul is called on the Thunder there. That was Shaw going up for the three. And the Catholic Education Foundation provides scholarships to children from low-income families so they can attend a Catholic school in the Archdiocese of Kansas City, Kansas. This school year, CEF will provide over 2,000 scholarships totaling over $5.5 million. All CEF-funded students would not be able to attend Catholic schools without scholarships. CEF is helping to keep many schools open in the Archdiocese of Kansas City and Kansas. To sponsor a student in need, contact the Catholic Education Foundation at cefks.org.
Oh, critical error there by the Thunder, but yep, they're going to have another shot and a shooting foul again. So for those of you who missed it, the last free throw was missed, but unfortunately on the inbound play, North was on a press and was able to cause some pressure, and here they are back at the line.
St. James, you got to be good off the boards here, especially on the defensive side.
Couldn't agree more, Sal.
As Davis will drain his first 1-point lead. Ogden will come in for Hess. With 6:45 to go here. This game is really heated up, Josh. Davis hits his second, and we are tied back up here at Blue Valley North. Davis, once again, bringing it up. Dunson, full court pressure. Now Peters, outside the arc. Pull up from the top of the key. That one goes!
It's going to come down.
Peters.
It's going to come down to these clutch players, Sal. Going to come down to them.
And Peters is one of them as Nichols will drive. And it's going to be Thunderball, it looks like. Maybe.
Here's Peters' last 3-point attempt. Oh, never mind.
Apologies for that. As Dunson here inbounds the ball to Nichols. Outside the arc. Thunder have done a great job of containing North from three this quarter. Or this half, more like it. That's why they've been able to come back here. Davis. To Dunson, now Nichols. And Davis will lose it.
An interesting.
And whose ball is it going to be? North's. The Mustangs are going to have this one.
Oh.
As we are under 6 minutes to go here.
As
in comes Luke Kolich for Emmett Peters,
who's getting himself into a little bit of foul trouble here late in the game. Only 2 fouls left to spare. You're going to need him later, especially if this game goes to overtime, which it very could.
Jace Wright swatting it and was diving to try to get it back to Neeson.
That was a great hustle there by Jace Wright. I don't care whose ball it is.
Yeah, Wright with the hustle, and that's the hustle you need to see falling almost into the cheerleaders. Dunson, great pass in the paint to Nichols. Lead one.
I'm the Thunder.
Neeson driving, knocked out of his hands.
Again, like I just said, just calm down a little bit.
Davis puts up another two. The Mustangs lead again. Thunder got to cool it down, try to get some points up here. Neeson. Out back now to Kolich.
It's a very interesting lineup the Thunder has out here right now.
They're taking their time. Neeson with the screen. Kolich drives in. Lay is good. He's dangerous when he can get in the paint.
Shortest guy on the team, biggest impact in the paint, though.
Absolutely. Kolich has 11 tonight. Lots of those coming in the paint. He's dangerous when he gets momentum.
100%.
Is Dunson. Now Sand with it. Driving in. The Mustangs looking for something to happen. They're running out of time on the shot clock. Can the Thunder keep up the pressure? Nichols is going to get a jumper off the glass and no good. Davis now to Kolich. Luke Neeson.
It's going to be critical here that you get points on this possession if you're the Thunder.
Got to open up this lead here, whether that's a 3 or a 2 or even going to the line here. You have got to score. It's Davis trying to find a way in. Plays it back.
Now the Thunder are running out of time on the clock. Ogden wants through, though.
Oh, no good off the rim.
Collision there between Dusen and Jace Wright.
And the boss man and Peters are coming in. And next stoppage is Neeson. Stops Davis. Sand drives in. And that's no good. Thunder are going to have another chance to score here with 3:30 to go.
Laser
Neeson,
pass.
And it's stolen by Yort. Ripped out of Neeson's hands. Layup, Davis can't put it away. And that's going to be a foul on Ogden.
I don't mind that from Ogden right there. That ball was pretty much guaranteed to go in, so I may as well send it to the line and leave it up to a little bit of chance, especially the game with such pressure.
And as Davis goes to the line, we'll send it down to Mary Claire.
The Thunder are now up one, a total swing of things here in the second half, and mostly even the fourth quarter. It's all because Jace Wright, he's doing the little things well. Jace Wright, only a sophomore, coming off the bench with 13 points, doing the little things exceptionally well. He's getting on the floor. You just saw right here, Will Davis tried to box him out. He ran all the way into the wall. You know what he did? He shook it off and ran the whole other way. It's great basketball being played here from Jace Wright, only a sophomore. Josh?
With 3:20 to go, it's all tied up as Peters and Bossy come in. Davis sank his first, and he will sink his second. And here we go, Thunder.
Never in doubt there for Davis. What a composed shooter.
He's automatic from the line. He has been today. He's got 15 points tonight. And Davis plays it to Peters. Driving in, dishes out. Kolich from 3, bang!
What a shot by the sophomore. I mean, Sal, this guy's just playing on a different level. And there's a timeout.
Mustangs forced to take another timeout here. As we run a replay here, Peters drove in, found the open man, Kolich, and he has that all day. And the Thunder take a 2-point lead with 2:53 to go. Man, as we are going to send it to a word from our sponsors.
Performance Rehab is an outpatient, private physical therapy clinic that is physical therapist owned. Most of the injuries that we see at Performance Rehab are orthopedic in nature. We see a lot post-surgical, but we also see a lot of general aches and pains. Whether you have a total knee or you have a contact sports injury, we have specialists that primarily see those types of injuries. Our goal here is to help promote active and healthy lifestyles. So if that fits with anything that you may have, then maybe Performance Rehab may be a good fit for you.
And we welcome you back here to Blue Valley North High School for what has been an absolute classic of a game. The Blue Valley North Mustangs, who clinched the EKL championship already. Tonight, cutting down a 9-point lead at the start of the second half. As raised from three, that goes. And the Mustangs take a 1-point lead here.
Just trading blow after blow after blow on both sides of the offense.
Feels like it. With that, you cannot make any mistakes here. As Davis gives it to Peters. Peters pressured. Drives in. Dishes out to Kolich. Kolich, Davis. Nichols deflects it. Dunson on the fast break. And he's going to get the layup. He was going for a dunk.
That was an excellent, excellent shot there by Dunson, and proving why he has so many accolades. So.
And the Mustangs have just tightened it up a bit. They're not allowing the Thunder to get into the paint as easy. Just as I said, you cannot keep making those mistakes. And that is going to be a foul on C.J. Dunson. Speaking of fouls tonight, that's the Mustangs' first foul of the quarter. The St. James have had 5. They are in some foul trouble right now. Cannot afford anything else. The next foul sends them to the line.
And with how good the Stangs have been from the line tonight, you're going to want to play as cleanly as possible here in the last minute 50. Trying to at least cut it to 1, but they want to tie it.
Ooh, Davis was trying to go from 3 there. No good. We're under 2 minutes to go. 3-point lead by the Mustangs.
It's important to play good defense, good clean defense here, should I say.
Absolutely.
Don't do anything silly.
Rays drives, dishes it out. Dunson's going to take his time. He's got 20 seconds on the shot clock. He'll run out all the time he can. Dom trying to urge the boys to pressure a little bit more. Dunson will drive, dishes it out. Nichols from 3. No good. Rebound by Ogden.
Way to hold on to that from Ogden. What a great job. Oh, Bossy dropped it, couldn't hold on.
Foul, or no, timeout, sorry, from Coach Dom. 1:06 to go.
I like that timeout call by Coach Dom.
Absolutely, the Thunder were under pressure there. You cannot force anything. Thunder have to keep moving here, as we're going to send it to commercial. And we welcome you back to Blue Valley North here. 3-point lead, Mustangs. As it's a 3-point lead by the Mustangs. And if you're joining us now is the perfect time to be watching this one, as we are down to the wire here. Thunder are going to have the ball on the inbound. We'll see what they do. And man, Josh, this has been a thriller.
Well, again, Sal, game on the line here. It's going to be really, really important for the Thunder to capitalize on this offensive possession.
Davis trying to find something. He'll drive into the paint, going for the lay. Oh, tough layup by Matthew Davis. Cuts the lead to 1. 50 seconds left. 1-point game. What do the Thunder do?
Quoting the legendary Kurt Russell in the movie Miracle, Sal, great moments are born from great opportunity, and this is what the Thunder have here tonight. This is just going to be really, really important for the Thunder, but they got a shot here.
Nichols misses.
Seconds.
No shot clock. Peters with the ball outside the key.
What do you
1
got?
point lead.
What do you got?
What do the Thunder have in them? Dishes it out. Davis. Timeout by Coach Dom. Well timed. And the Thunder are down 1 with 13 to go. With 13 seconds to go. You got to wonder what Coach Dom's going to draw up in the huddle here. This is so key for the Thunder.
Well, he's got the whiteboard out, Sal.
As here's the play. Davis drives in a tough layup there to get it to go. Wow.
I mean, Matthew Davis, talk about a dude who isn't really ever at the top at anything on the team, but he's just one of those guys you've got to have out there. He'll do things like that during important moments during games. He'll make good defensive plays, and he's just a playmaker. He's just a playmaker. It's simply that. He'll show up when you need him the most.
And here we go. What is Dom drawn up for the Thunder here with 13-4 to go? 1 point game here at Blue Valley North. The Thunder trying to upset the number 15 ranked Mustangs. They've kept it close all night. Can they take the lead one last time? As Ogden will inbound.
Oh boy, they got the entire stadium or the entire arena on the edge of their seats right now.
To Davis.
What do you got? 10 seconds.
9 seconds to go. Ogden with it. He'll pull up for 3. Off the rim.
That'll do it.
Davis will foul. 3.2 on the clock. They'll go to the line.
That might be the dagger, Sal.
We'll see. Thunder have 1 timeout left. You got to get the ball here and call timeout immediately.
You know, some people might be critical of that three-point take. I don't mind it too much. You're running out of time. They're really guarding the paint, which is where the Thunder have been the most lethal tonight, I would argue. Again, great shooter like Grady Ogden. Just take that shot.
Yeah. Unfortunate there, just off the rim. And he'll miss his first. Nichols missed it. We'll see if he misses his second one here. He'll make it. 3.2 on the clock. Davis, oh, and he's fouled hard.
That's
1.6 to go. Hard foul there on Matthew Davis. And the refs conversing here. North with a few extra fouls left. Here they have 2. 1.6 to go.
The equivalent of a Hail Mary shot here.
Inbound it, try to put up a 3 possibly.
Just chuck it.
Get an Ogden or a Peters.
60-58, Thunder down 2.
Timeout instantly by the Thunder. They're going to have 1 second here to make a play happen. Here we go. Oh boy. Josh, what a thriller this has been.
I know, and I think at the end of the day, the way the Thunder came back, stayed resilient, and just really fought through adversity, I think that speaks more than a win or a loss. I mean, obviously you want to stay in the win column, but again, this team, when they play at their best, which they really have this second half, it's just playing their best all 4 quarters. I mean, that's what's so frustrating about it, Sal. I mean, this team, I think this team should have won tonight. When I look at it, I don't know if the better team won tonight.
Thunder got a little unlucky, but we'll see. They've got 1 second to try to huck up a Hail Mary. Ogden will inbound. Ogden. Heaving it up. Right. Peters can't get it off in time. And St. James will fall to Blue Valley North here tonight in an unfortunate loss. So So close. Final score, Mustangs 60, Thunder 58. We'd like to thank tonight's sponsors for and Josh, who was your Shields offensive player of the day today?
My Shields offensive player of the day?
I feel like we got to give it to Coolidge.
I mean, it has to be.
He was shooting amazing.
I mean, between Coolidge and the Bossman, I think that to get back in it, you got to give it to Coolidge, but to keep them in it in the first half, you got to give it to Luke Bossi. So, again, lots of takeaways from this game. It'll be an interesting road for the playoffs.
Absolutely. And the Thunder tonight will end the regular season losing to a very strong Blue Valley North team.
Hey, but maybe that's what you need, the little push into the playoffs.
Absolutely. So we'll send it down to Mary Claire.
So we send it down to Mary Claire.
Coach, your team held tight with the EKL champions tonight, the Mustangs. What positives can you take out of this one, despite the loss to a good Mustangs team?
Just that right there, being down 9 at half, kind of what I told you. Math guy, they made a bunch of threes. We didn't make any. I think it kind of evened out, which we thought it was a pretty even game. Will Davis is an incredible player. We held our own and we battled, and we had a lead late. Had a chance there at the end to try to get one, and we missed a couple loose balls, but I like how we're playing heading into postseason.
The postseason is now here, and you have secured the 5th seed. What have you seen here in February that you believe your team can make a long run?
Our togetherness and our competitiveness. Nothing really bothers them a whole lot, which it did early, and we've matured a lot, so hopefully we're ready to make a run.
Thank you for the time.
Thank you.
Josh?
We'd like to thank tonight's sponsors for this TBN broadcast of St. James Academy basketball. We would also like to shout out our entire production team. My name is Salvador Valera, alongside Joshua Mills, and on behalf of our Director of Broadcasting, Cohen Merrick, and our Director of Educational Programming, Sam Rockford, we thank you all for watching TBN as we bid you good night. Go Thunder, and God bless.
Peace out, everybody.